Yo, what's going on, people? The new Blood Orchid DLC has been released, and these are some of the new changes. Now, as soon as you log in, you realize all this content unlocked that you've seen before is going to come back up because the game basically kind of reinstalled itself. So you're going to see all these items that you had unlocked before, they're going to come back up, except for this one. The blue nebula skin is now back into the game. This is a very rare skin from year 1 of Rainbow Six Siege. It was in the game briefly and then it just disappeared for some reason and no one knew how to get it again, but they put it back in the game, and it says here it's available for all year 1 season 3, season 4 and year 2 season 1 signature skin owners. Now, I got this skin and some of my friends didn't get it, so I'm guessing the only way you would get this skin is if you bought some of those seasonal skins from these specific seasons. And if you didn't get it, well, I'm not sure what you have to do to get it this time. And if you're thinking it's just like the regular blue that they put into the game, it's not. This is the Azurite blue skin. As you can see here, it's kind of like a much darker blue. And I have it here on Box Gun. And we're going to compare that to the blue nebula skin right here. And you can see it's a much brighter blue, kind of like a almost sky baby bluish looking color. And it actually looks a lot better in game. So here's what the blue nebula weapon skin looks like in game. It's kind of bright. I actually prefer this over the regular Azurite blue that they put into the game. And here it is on the handgun. So yeah, overall a pretty cool color. I actually wanted this for a while but I couldn't get it. But now I have it back. So I'm pretty happy that they put this back into the game, but we're moving on. Next up are new poses. If you actually go into each operator, they all have different poses. As before, everyone just kind of had almost the same default pose. Ash has her gun in the air right here, and here we have Thermite. Thermite still has his same pose, but we come down to Blackbeard, and he actually has his hand on this gun right now instead of holding it like how Thermite was holding it just now. So yeah, there are new poses for all the different operators. We're gonna come on over here to Buck, and he has his rifle in the air. So yeah, new poses. This is new into the game. They also changed the interface for the new loadout screen. So before it was these little circles, and now they actually changed it to bars. And that's not all. You can actually compare each guns. Before I had to remember all the numbers and switch back to the other gun, but now they actually do it for you. As you can see, the little arrows pointing up or down, letting you know which gun has the advantage or disadvantage over the other one category, and same thing for the handguns here. So that is also new. Now we're going to go over to the new skins for this season, and the first skin we have here is called Alembic. This is kind of like a bronzish looking color, and the stock is kind of silver. I should say, I assume it's bronze or just pinkish looking color. I'm sorry, if you're colorblind you should not be doing color reviews on guns, but yeah, I think this is a bronzish looking color. Overall this is a pretty cool skin. It looks pretty elegant. I normally don't buy seasonal skins, but I actually would not mind buying this one. I would say these skins for the season look much better than last season. The next skin is called Plinky's Arcade, and we can see you got a little tiger there in the middle, and a mixture of light and dark colors around the front and the back end of the gun. Not really a fan of this one, but the next skin is called Dynasty. I also like this one. This is a nice, elegant looking skin. You can see we got a little design down there by the handle and by the stock of the gun, and another design down there by where you put in the magazine. Not much going on. It's simple, but I still like it. So this is also a pretty good looking skin. Next up we have the White Dragon skin. I also like this one. Yeah, like I said, the skins this season look pretty good. We got a dragon design down there by the handle, and kind of swirly design going on throughout the middle of the gun, and there's outlines going on each part of the gun, as you can see right here over by the magazine. But yeah, overall I would say all these skins are worth buying. And now the last skin, also my favorite, is called Red Silk. This one looks amazing. This one stands out the most out of all the others. As you can see, we got like a kind of a plant growing from the stock of the gun on over to the middle of the gun, and at the other end we kind of have this gold plating, and the tip of the gun is kind of grayish. So yeah, this one looks amazing, and I'm definitely gonna buy this one. So that is it for the new skins this season. Now on over to the new charms. This is the charm we got from from the Operation Health season. If you played rank, this is a gold charm. Not really a fan of this one. This would have to be the first ranked charm that I didn't like. I remember one of my past videos I said I would like the ranked charm to look like the new Operation Health icon, which it is, but I guess in my head it looked a lot better than that. But over into the new charms, we have an oak barrel here, kind of like the ones you see on Chalet in the wine cellar. Next up is Lan Kwai Fong. I I hope I pronounced these right. Yeah, it says that on both sides of the charm. Have no idea what it means. Next up, we have a fire roaster right here. So yeah, just a chicken standing on fire. It's kind of self-explanatory. And the next one we have is a bamboo stick. I'm not going to pronounce that. And that's basically all it is. It's just a bamboo stick. And the last one we have here is just a lantern. So these are all the new charms that have been added for now. No doubt there'll be more throughout the season. And now over into the headgear and uniform. So I'm going to start with the 3 new operators. First up is Ella. So we'll start with her headgear, and here is the default one, which is kind of this purplish pinkish color, as you can see in her goggles. So yeah, that's the only thing that changes with each headgear. This is the Blood Orchid one. Change the goggles to kind of like a darker color, and if you're a season pass owner, you get this WZ89 headgear. Again, the only thing that really changes is the color of her goggles. And now over into her uniforms. Here we have the default uniform. It looks pretty decent, a pretty light shade of color, but in the Blood Orchid uniform here, it changes it to kind of a darkish looking camo, and I'm really a fan of this Blood Orchid uniform. And again, season pass owners, we get this WZ89 skin. Let's get a closer look at this. Yeah, not much to say about it. It's kind of a mixture in between the default and the Blood Orchid. And over into Legion, this is his headgear. That's the default one. Here is the Blood Orchid one. Again, kind of a darkish camo. And here is a season pass headgear called Monsoon. And just get a closer look. Yeah, this one, kind of a camo with the bluish, grayish color scheme going on here. Again, if I fuck up these colors, I'm colorblind, so I'm sorry. Now over to the uniforms. Here we have the default one. A nice, pretty light looking color, and the Blood Orchid again with the dark camo. Here's a closer look at it all around. Yeah, it changes everything to a nice dark camo. So I definitely think I'll be buying this. And the season pass Monsoon uniform. Here it is again with the same color scheme as the helmet. So yeah, the new customizations this season, we're off to a pretty good start. Everything looks good so far. And last person is Ying. Here is the Blood Orchid headgear. It changes the goggles and her ear cups, headphones, I don't know what they are. But yeah, this is the Blood Orchid one. That's a dark color. And again, you have the Monsoon with the same color scheme as Legions. It's a nice camo looking color with the gray and blue. And this is the default, which is just this plain gray. And now over into her uniforms. The same default looking uniform. Here we have the Blood Orchid. Again, the same dark camo. And I'm just going to go through this pretty quickly. The last one is the Monsoon, which we've seen for Legion and her earlier headgear. So that is it for the 3 new operators. And now here's something that they put in for actually all of the other operators. Everyone now has the ability to put on a uniform, which is the Blood Orchid uniform, which I actually like. As opposed to the earlier uniforms, which had some pretty bright colors, like Twitch had this blue, Kavera had this pretty bright green that make you stand out. But the new Blood Orchid uniforms are a dark camo, which I think goes back into the whole tactical thing. So I really like this one. As you can see here on Blackbeard, before he kind of had like this sandyish looking brown, and now I can put this dark camo on him. And it goes back pretty well. The only thing they forgot to change was the gloves. Those are still kind of the brownish color, but that's good. And I think this is even better because it can actually change the appearance of certain operators. You know who they are as soon as you see them. So if you see any white operators, I should say white uniform. If you see any white uniform operators, then you're gonna know it's either Buck or Frost. But you put on this dark camo and you just see this dark camo run past, you're not gonna really know who it is. And lastly, they changed the facial animation and textures. They fixed Valkyrie's face, but they also changed Glass. This is what he looks like now. I have no idea why he looks so angry. But yeah, that's it for this video. If you found this helpful, you can leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And stay tuned for more Rainbow Six Siege videos. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.